For the soldiers who do return home from recent wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, many are coming back again as units instead of individually.
Hey, guy! How you doing?
Still, they don't receive a national welcome home. Military lecturer Thomas Berg says it comes from the hometown.
Certainly, when the warriors now home get home to their small towns, that's where I think you find the greatest expression of, you've done a good job, welcome home. What can we do to make your transition as easy as possible?
Nebraska's National Guard members live all across the state and have been deployed multiple times since 2000 to places like Bosnia, Afghanistan, and Iraq.
2 airmen and
Command Sergeant Major Eli Valenzuela has been on 2 deployments in that time. He says the way soldiers transition back into civilian life has changed.
The Army's gotten very smart. I think they started this Yellow Ribbon program in 2008, shortly after we got back, where we follow soldiers and their families throughout the whole deployment cycle. So now we do even a different job, even when I went to war, than we do today.
The Department of Defense program starts before the soldier is deployed, works with the family while the soldier is away, and continues well after the soldier returns home. That includes counseling for psychological issues. At Grand Island's VA hospital, psychologist Dr. Krista Krebs works with an increasing number of veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. She says a soldier's homecoming experience won't prevent PTSD, but it can affect it.
I don't think it will reduce the likelihood that somebody will develop the PTSD symptoms, but I think homecoming done badly can increase the likelihood that people will develop PTSD symptoms.
Krebs acknowledges praise is important, but adds it can go too far. More soldiers are telling her they're uncomfortable with being called a hero, and she believes it could prevent them from seeking the help they need.
The word hero implies that they should be unaffected. And so one of my concerns sometimes about that is that we might lead a veteran to feel that they can't say, hey, wait a minute, I'm having problems. This is hurting. So that worries me a little bit.
Krebs says veterans should be thanked, and along with the thanks, veterans need ongoing support.
The public out there is just appreciative of anybody in uniform. I could tell you that our soldiers that walk around the city in uniform will have individuals that they don't even know come up and thank them for their service or try to pay for a meal.
They need to be taken to the aircraft.
Honor Flight co-organizer Bill Williams sees it too. The opportunity to say thank you to older veterans is one reason Williams thinks he gets more people volunteering to help with these flights than he needs.
It's baby boomers feel like the clock is running out on us. And most of us look at each other and say, what have we ever done? You know? I mean, it's not like being a member of the greatest generation and know that you hit the beach at Normandy or you did something that saved the world for democracy.
Vietnam veteran Ed Reinhardt says he's been getting more thank yous for his service just in the last few years. And it was a child in the checkout lane at the grocery store who made the biggest impact on him.
She kept pushing her dad out of the way, saying, I want to go talk to that man a minute. And her dad said, no, leave him alone. She said, no, I want to talk to him a minute. So she squeezed around her dad, come up to me, and reached out her hand to shake hands and thanked me for the service that we did. And this was just a young child. I'll never forget that as long as I live, because that touched my heart. That made me feel like, yeah, they finally understood what it was about.